Welcome to Sign Guys Corner. Sign Guys traveled all the way from Harker Heights, Texas, down here to Lufkin just to meet the voice of theater, Chad Musick.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Welcome, Chad. Welcome to the corner. That was a long drive for me.
I'm excited, man. You got Chase Stevens, you got Mike Dell, you got the Hippo Willie, you got all these other people here, and here I am.
Yes, sir. Well, what should Sign Guy look for in theater?
Man, I think you should look at the showcase of the best wrestling in Texas. I'm not trying to disrespect any other company in Texas. I'm not, truly, man, because you look at it, we're the showcase. We're showing a lot of matches that people don't get to see. I mean, tonight, we're going to have Chris Devine versus Keith Lee. We're going to have Jerome Daniels versus ACH. I mean, we've got some quality. We got Willie and Fire for our belt. We've just been here a year. We've just now got a cable deal. And, we're going to be in 40,000 homes and hopefully later than that, more homes throughout the area. So I'm very excited about what's happened. I mean, no disrespect, but, a lot of people are coming through here.
That's good. So, what would make a fan want to drive 3 hours like me just to come to theater? Is it just because of this? Is it because of the environment?
Well, one thing is, we have a special relationship with our fans, and I mean, you come here. We're still relatively new. I mean, we're not like a lot of these other companies, and I'm not, like I said, not downing you other companies. I don't want to hear somebody on Indie Wars, the guy from theater, insulted us. No, that's not the deal, because they got some great talent. Don't do that. But I'm telling you, I mean, we try to give the fan every bit of their money's worth. You understand? I mean, sometimes we'll have 6 or 7 matches. I mean, if people show up in the back, I mean, we'll say, hey, you come, get in our ring, if you have the chops to do it. And I mean, we're not just picking anybody off the street. I mean, just because, and I'm going to say this, you're going to like it, just because you have a ring in your backyard doesn't make you a company. We're picking the finest guys in this state, and we're putting them out there. Like old Paul Bosch used to do. You remember how World Class was the federation? World Class was the federation. And we are a federation. But we're also, I think, a showcase of talent. A who's who in Texas wrestling. Like a couple of months ago, we had Mike Dell versus Keith Lee. You don't see that anywhere else in Texas.
I missed that?
Yes, you missed Mike Dell versus Keith Lee.
That would have been a good match, too.
I know, it's great matches. I mean, we've had Bull, we've had Genesis, we've had Bubba Dumplings, we've had, Mike Fire. We have a class, Brent Idol. A couple of months ago, we had Carlito in his first American appearance since leaving the WWE. That's why, and you never know what's going to expect. That's why somebody like you would drive from Harker Heights, because guarantee you, if I lived in Harker Heights, I would be making the drive to Lufkin.
So, you're the voice of theater. You do.
Yeah.
All the commentary is.
Yes.
Have you had a favorite match so far? I know you're young. Have you had a favorite match to commentate during?
Oh my gosh, there have been so many great matches.
Only pick one.
Only pick one.
I'll give you top 3.
Okay.
Top 3. I'll give you top 3.
Okay, I'll give you top 3. Number 3, I think, is the first match where we had Keith Lee versus Bubba Dumplings. And to tell you how good this match was, I don't know how much time, but this is why I love this match. Keith Lee superplexed Bubba Dumplings off the top rope of our ring. It broke in 7 places. The ring, I don't think that ring is dead. We're never going to use that ring again. That snapped in half, and I mean, it was probably a good 30-minute match. I mean, you don't go to World Wrestling Federation, watch Raw and see a big 30-minute match. I mean, the ring broke, they would have stopped. Not Keith Lee and Bubba Dumplings, they kept going. Let's see, another great match. I love the first appearance of Carlito. Carlito fought Jeremy Young. And Carlito, and a lot of people don't know this, and I'm going to let you in on something, and I'm kind of breaking rules here. But Carlito, that night before, he'd hurt his elbow, he had a concussion in Puerto Rico. Probably shouldn't have made the run. And he said, no, I promised you, man. I promised you I'm going to make it. I'm going to come, and I'm going to wrestle. I mean, that's also the commitment of our guys. And I mean, A wrestler who will do that, I mean, I would have understood, but he came and he gave 100% against Jeremy Young, and the crowd was just so into it. And the number one match, because if you hear the DVD, it's probably my worst, but you were here for that match.
Wow. Okay.
Was the cowbell match with Bubba Dumplings and Mike Fire. That went everywhere. We had it in the parking lot. You understand? I did not know. He slammed him out in front of the Civic Center. If you go out there and you look at that Civic Center, it's concrete, and he knocked him down the steps. I mean, that was an incredible match. I mean, I've lost it. I mean, everybody in this arena hit Mike Fire, including me.
That's also the night that Bubba broke the ring again.
Yes, Bubba did break the ring again. It was supposed to start inside, and then our then commissioner, Miss Laura, decided that it'd be a Falls Count Anywhere match. I mean, it was just supposed to be your regular cowbell match. I don't know, can you call it a regular cowbell match? Just a regular cowboy match?
No, we can't. But that was an awesome match. I agree.
I agree. That was just, I mean, in serious, there's people in this town who talk to me about that.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, you got a shot at Mike Fire. Mike Fire's pretty much.
Yeah.
He hit me at the downtown hoedown.
I got to hit him at that show.
Yeah, I know.
Angel has got him at that show too.
I know. Well, you know, shoot. I mean, that's what I've been afraid of. I mean, I hit him and everything else, but I think he was complaining about the Angel Eyes. It's like, Angel Eyes, she hit me. She knocked the snot out of me. I can't believe that. That's probably what he was talking about. But, you know, I wouldn't have did that. But anyway, yeah, that was definitely, I can't say that wasn't the number one match. That was just a really good match. You know.
Cool. Well, Chad, I know you go way back. I know me and you we don't go way back, but our history goes kind of back to WCCW where we both actually started watching and stuff.
World class.
Was there a wrestler that you would love to see now in Dieter who's maybe
my goodness,
either, dead, past, present, future, or
and I'm like you, son guy. I'm a big old world class guy. I was thinking the very first show I went to was in Corsicana, Texas. The main event was Terry Gordy versus Kerry Von Erich.
God rest their souls.
I know. God rest their souls. And I mean, and now, not necessarily Kerry, and I love Kerry, don't get me wrong, but we know the Von Erich that would have been world champion and maybe been world champion for a long period of time was David. I would have loved to see, could you imagine David Von Erich versus Terry Gordy in the Dieter ring? I mean, that would have been a classic. I would love to call that match,
You and Mark Lawrence commentating, that'd been awesome.
Oh yes, man! Mark Lawrence was the man. Him and Bill Mercer both. I mean, I try really hard to go off Mark Lawrence. Mark Lawrence is like the guy I listen to. I mean, everybody's trying to do a poor man's Jim Ross, and good Lord knows that he deserves it. But I love Mark Lawrence.
Cool. Okay, now we're going part two.
Okay.
Did you stop that?